guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I created this back to school look using all drugstore makeup. I really hope you guys enjoy this video because this is the first type of video that I do using all drugstore, and this is my very first back to school video. I honestly consider this look like a great everyday go-to look. I'm sorry I've been so MIA. I haven't been posting or anything, but if you have me on Snapchat, you have been seeing what I've been up to like the past few months. I missed you guys so much. Did you guys miss me? Also, excuse my nails. I'm so sorry, but I am back now, and I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Okay, so first things first, I have the NYX Angel Veil Primer. It's about $12–13. At first I did not like this. Now I'm really digging it. I've been digging it a lot lately, especially now during the summer, because it helps mattify it and it does really help keep my makeup on all day. And the finish of this, it's supposed to give you like a velvety finish. So for the first few weeks when we go back to school, it'll still be really hot, but once we get into like winter and stuff, you can start using like a more moisturizing primer. Now I'm going in with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. I've known that this foundation has been out for such a long time and I'm so late on the bandwagon, but this foundation is a bomb diggity. So I've really been enjoying this foundation recently, and ooh. But if you want to know the shade that I'm in shade 228. The first time that I purchased this, I got the wrong shade. It was like way too dark. So now I have the correct shade for me. I love the shade range of this foundation. Like, they have like 20 shades plus the other line of like the Dewy Fit Me foundation. I haven't tried that one yet. There are so many shades. So literally, if you're looking for a good drugstore foundation, this is it. And plus it's matte. I feel like any skin type could wear this because it's just bomb. Like, and I consider my skin very combination. Like I'm very, very oily around my mouth and on my nose, and on the sides of my nose. Notice I do get quite dry around these areas right here and sometimes on my temples, like on the outskirts of my face. The foundation still does very well, and I don't feel like it dries on to any dry patches. As you can tell, I'm very generous with this foundation just because it's just personal preference. I like a full coverage, but you can definitely go way lighter than this for school. I'm extra. Wait, I'm taking the Real Techniques beauty sponge. Swear I mix up Real Techniques and Eco Tools so much because they have some similar products. Now for concealer, I'm going to use this Maybelline New York Master Conceal by Face Studio Camouflage Concealer, and I really like this concealer. The shade range isn't that big either. I think they only have like 4 or 5 shades. It's a really good concealer. So I kind of just apply it like this. Applying concealer with my fingers, it feels wrong because of the fact that I always use a Shape Tape concealer. And the only reason why I'm not using the Shape Tape concealer is because, one, it's not drugstore. It's actually quite expensive. And plus you're gonna sweat it off, especially if you have PE. But in general, even though I don't have PE, I still sweat off my makeup. By the end of those 7 hours, I'm already sweating. The makeup around my nose is probably already, smudged off. I try to not go to school so glam, but sometimes my hand slips up a little bit and I end up going to school a little late because I want to go full glam. To set my face and my under eyes, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Fix Setting Plus Perfecting Loose Powder. And I know I'm using a lot of Maybelline stuff, but I swear this is not sponsored. I really like this powder, other than the fact that it is so powdery. What I mean is that when I dip into it, it like, I don't know if you can see that. You can't see that. Yeah, you can't see that, but it's very powdery. Just hold on. Yeah, you can't tell. It has a quite strong scent. It smells like kind of like paint, to be honest, but also kind of like a flowery scent. Only reason why I'm setting it with a brush instead of baking is because, I don't know, baking just dries out my eyes too much sometimes, you know? And then I'm gonna set my lids. This concealer is bomb, I recommend it. And it's like around $7 to $8, I think, depending where you get it from. I'm pretty much setting my whole face. I try to focus the powder in the center of my face. Whether you have a dry face or not, I definitely still recommend setting your face well, because you're still going to have to put powder products on top of a cream product. If you want your bronzer, your blush, your highlight, whatever powder product you put on top, if you want it to look good, you gotta set. I've tried just doing that thing where I'm only setting my T-zone and not setting any of this, nothing of this. My bronzer comes out pretty muddy, my blush comes out patchy. Highlight, it's hard to mess up unless you put too much highlight to where it looks like you just have white stripes on your cheeks. But it's really hard to mess up highlight. As for bronzer, I'm bringing back an oldie but a goodie. You guys have seen this on my channel before. It's the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I got a tan. It's summer. I was out and about. You know, I'm a little tanner now. And I thought that this would be too light for me, but it's actually still pretty good. So yeah, I'm just using this to bronze up the skin. To get that double chin. I also don't have a drugstore contour shade, so I am just going to go with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Sorry, I'm like losing my train of thought. But take that and just do like the slightest bit of a contour. Like I'm just trying to deepen this up a little. And I also like to get my nose area. I've been doing this a lot lately, even though it's kind of sloppy. I kind of just go in because nose contouring, it just seems like too much for me, and I don't really feel the need to nose contour. Now for blush, I'm gonna go in with my NYX powder blush in the shade Mocha. I would recommend to go with a more lighter approach, maybe something like a baby pink or like a peach pink. This is literally the only drugstore blush that I own. So I'm just gonna have to go with a light hand with this. And I feel like a lot of girls these days are kind of scared of blush because, you know, they don't want to look like a clown. Because I used to feel that way too. I used to feel like, oh, like I don't really like blush because I feel like it makes me look like a payasa. For highlight, which I am so excited that I found this highlight because I've been looking for it forever, and I found this about a month ago at Rite Aid for like about $5, I think. And this is the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlight. I can't explain to you guys how much I love this highlight. Like, it's so bomb. It looks like this. So pretty. Boom. Do you see that? Do you see that? Yes. I did purchase the other highlight that came out with this one at the same time. It's Crown of My Canopy, I think. And that one is just a little, you know, too dark for my skin tone. I got that Cupid's bow. I've been highlighting my chin a lot recently, just because I've been all about super glowy this summer. Like, I just want to look like a star. Okay, and I actually still have been highlighting my forehead. I stopped for a little while because of the fact that I had so much texture coming in. I spent a lot of nights sleeping with makeup on. I know that's so bad, but it happened. I'm still gonna take that highlight with a flat dense brush like this, and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. There we go. And then a little bit on the inner corner. I'm going to go on to the eyes, and I'm pretty much just going to take a fluffy brush and the same bronzer, the Bronze Booster, swirl that in there, and I'm just going to add a wash of color onto my eyes. This is totally optional, you don't really have to do this, but I just like to have a little bit of depth And this bronzer is looking warmer in the camera than it is in person. I'm gonna go in with my new favorite mascara, and if you have me on Snapchat, you've seen that I've posted about this, that it's like the best the best mascara that I have found. This is the new L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and this is in the shade Blackest Brown. I can't even explain to you guys how amazing this mascara is. Like, my lashes are already quite long, but I don't have many of them, and this literally makes my lashes look so bomb. Like, even my boyfriend the other day was telling me, are you wearing fake eyelashes? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, your lashes look fuller than usual. And he was like, just touching them. He's like, And I was like, nope, that's just this mascara. So I would definitely recommend you guys to go buy this. It's about $8 or $9, I believe. At Ulta, they usually have deals. Like, I got one. You buy one, get the other one for 50% off, so that was pretty good, and it's definitely worth a try. And let me show you this magic up close. So these are my natural lashes. Like, look at how bomb this looks. Look at these lashes. Look at the comparison between these lashes and these lashes. Like, my eyelashes are long, but this is bomb. I'm gonna give you another close-up. My lashes get really long anyways with mascara, but I don't know if you can see how like even it is, and it's just bomb. And I'm extra with mascara as well. Like, if I'm gonna have mascara on, it's gonna be good. So I always apply like 2 coats or 3 coats, but I wait until they dry. And I always do this little trick where I go, I brush the wand from up top and go like this, just so the lashes come out a little thicker. Look at those lashes. Now, as you might see, I got a little bit of mascara on my lid, so I'm going to take a brush that has no product on it, and you basically just sweep it away. Of course, you have to give it a few seconds to dry before you can actually do this. But yeah, it takes the mascara right off. For the brows, I'm going to be using the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. I haven't used this in quite a long time, so I'm hoping it's not expired and it still works good, because when I did use it, it worked really well. It's just that I haven't really been using powders, and when I do use a powder, I usually use my Anastasia one, but this is what we're going to use today. So I'm going to go in with the darkest shade. Oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you guys. This one's in Brunette, which is the one that I mostly see around stores. I hardly ever see like ones that are for blondes or anything like that. I'm basically just gonna run it through my brows. I'm not trying to make it so perfect. So now that brows are done, I'm gonna go back in with the mascara and hit my bottom lashes. Oh, see, this is kind of what I mean. I feel like I look like I have flowers in my eyes because both my bottom lashes and my top lashes are long. So what I do is I kind of pinch the ends of my bottom lashes, that way that they don't look too long. I don't know if any of you guys do this or if this happens to you. So now to finish this look off, I'm going to take the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in the shade Sandstorm. Honestly, this is like my go-to nude lip. I probably wear this 3 times out of the week. And it's super inexpensive. It's only about like $7, I think. And the formula, like, it's perfect. It is a liquid lipstick, but it's such a comfortable formula. Like it's not too dry.
shaking. I heard you got these other niggas going crazy. Yeah, I treat you like a lady. Fuck you till you throw that ass back, okay. Call me and I can get it, you.
Check the highlight.